Hello, my name is Tolg, and I exist, therefore I think too much. Yesterday, I made a video about one of my pet peeves involving the ideation of classism, and the wall wasn't built to keep others out, instead it's built to keep you in. Something that also I'm annoyed by and pertains directly to that is this... How do I put that into words? Because it's a complex thing, and it exists in my head, but not in words. So hold on. So there is something called cult of personality. And currently, I believe that's how most people understand to build a society around them. Instead of respecting people for individuality or wanting to be around people because you genuinely like them, it has a hell of a lot more to do with what people believe they can ascertain from someone. And again, just the total and utter loss of love and appreciation for an individual and where the hell they're coming from. In this, it has bred competition where, and I mean to be speaking on masc and femme relationships, so however the fuck, you fit into that. I don't know if, you're masc or femme and presenting in a different gender or non-binary or whatever, but specifically to masc and femme. There is a tendency for masc to build cult of personality and demand that femme compete. And you see it a lot in partners that cheat, that the femme will end up attacking the other femme in that relationship, where the person that cheated is the one that you should be communicating with and solving shit with, but instead you go to the individual that was third party to your relationship. And all of this breeds an ego in the individual that demands everybody compete for their affection and attention. And myself, I find, I'm not putting myself on the scale of 1 to 10. If I had to, I'd say a 5, because it's a safe bet. I don't fucking know where I fit, because beauty is in the eye of the perceiver. I don't fucking know who the fuck feels what about me, and it's not my fucking job to, until you involve yourself with me directly, and then we can talk about it. But genuinely, I find a lot of the time that I end up in competition with people and I didn't realize it was happening. And I don't like being wasted like that. I have more to do with my time and my energy, like collecting CDs. It's a hobby of mine. It's an interest of mine. I like developing hobbies and interests, taking walks, doing weird shit, being a weird person, generally speaking, genuinely probably too. And that's something else, that when people believe that they're in direct competition with me, the insult that I receive is that I'm a loser or I'm not good enough in some respect. And fuck yeah, man, I would much rather be myself, whichever label you end up tying to that, than try to be something that conforms to being accepted, when those of whom I want to be accepted by have put me in a position of directly disrespecting me. Why should I conform when all you've done is hurt me? The competition in and of itself doesn't make sense. It's taking my time and my energy away from developing my person, doing things that are fun, enjoying life, and it creates this system where everything becomes a chore. My intent of staying alive is to figure out why I am and how to best do so, not to figure out what I need to give you. Unless there is a situation that arises where I specifically need to give you something, which is cool, but if you're irrelevant to my life, I think that ought to be respected. just as it ought to be respected that I remain irrelevant to you and your relationships. And in a lot of what is going on in the US specifically is that everybody's afraid of lacking resources, whether those resources be what everybody understands, money, or it be love and social recognition. And so a lot of people are acting on just purely fear. And again, I want to collect CDs. I want to understand new artists and music. I want to find people worth loving. I don't want to be dragged down in your bullshit ideation of supremacy and scaling people. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of my person. Stop trying to get me to play games that are pointless and not fun. And I hate like being forced into that. And then people go, well, see, you're annoyed because you're obviously not amounting to much and it's affecting you. Like, no, I'm annoyed because I don't even want to be here in the first place. And it's weird. And can you stop involving me, please? So there's my next rant. I don't plan on making videos today other than this because I want to watch movies. Ooh, a good movie. 2 good movies. Some of my favorite. Chocolate, not chocolat. Chocolate. Thai movie. They did all of their own actions. They did not have stunt doubles. So fucking cool. And then The Man from Nowhere. Really rough if you're not into action and suspense and kind of heartbreak. So beware, but it's like at the end justice is had, so it's feel good as well as it's sad. So 2 good movies you should watch. Bye bye.